Bruh. I better win this.
We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And that one drops for him. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Caruso.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Hart. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Now Hartenstein. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
And here is Bridges. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Holmgren. That one goes in.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
That's tipped. And they're able to recover. Goes back up, and the shot goes in.
No way.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Towns.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Here's Anunoby, and he's fouled
not.
on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about. Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Pass to Achua. Lets it fly from 18. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Assist goes to
Oklahoma City trailer. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. It's rebounded by
What?
Towns. Anunoby outside. Good on the three-point shot. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
To the inside. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Knicks making a change here.
Checking in for the Knicks, Josh Hart, Miles McBride.
1:24 left in the first. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now here's Towns. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Towns. Good.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Brunson up top. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to McBride. Caruso with the steal. It's Williams high post. Nothing on the board. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Towns with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Caruso.
Hey. What? Not yet.
Well, finishing
Why do you want to come in?
coach preaches it. Nice.
Why do you want to come in? Oh, just play VR upstairs. You can't play VR in here.
Even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Now Bridges. Pass to Payne. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got the first basket of the second quarter for the Thunder.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah.
Bridges outside. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. On left of the wing. 5 to shoot. And they'll violation. Get off the shot. 34-second violation. The Knicks making a switch here.
Checking in for the Knicks, number 11.
The Thunder with the lead.
Jalen Brunson.
Mitchell outside. Wallace outside. Pick by Williams. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Well, the ascension of Jalen Williams-Doris has been swift and very fun to watch.
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. He became very quickly in his second season a number 2 option and, frankly, borderline 1A option. And it's not just his offensive game, Kevin. This guy has become a stout defender. He's got the perfect NBA frame, and he fits in personality-wise.
Pass to McBride. Misses the 3. Williams looking around. Mitchell in the corner. Williams a screen. Releases. And it's Mitchell missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And here is Achua. Rebound by Williams. Here's Caruso. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Can't hit from in close. New York trailing. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So we are going with almost an entire new group here. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. In the corner, it's Jang. Back to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Over Bridges. Dort misses.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Anunoby outside.
Hey.
And the rejection by Jang. Pass to Dort. Now Jang. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Brunson with it. Towns the screen. Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Jang. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Brunson right side. Chalk up 2 there.
Jalen Brunson.
Brunson's got 5. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
From 13, back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 12. That one a little long. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Anunoby outside. Pass to Brunson. This one for 3. Rebound by Jang. Now here's Holmgren. Over in the corner, Dort. Back to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. For the tie. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. For the lead. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. The Thunder with the lead. Now here's Jang. Back to Williams. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. Count it.
Timeout.
Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so here is New York. 4-point game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Anunoby with it. Dort covering. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
What are you going to believe, bro?
There's 1:54 left here in the third quarter. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. 10 points for him. Good D by Anunoby. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Love that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Bridges left side.
You can't.
6 on the shot clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Dorsey plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want the guy on your side.
Bitch. I was distracted, bro.
And so here is New York. Here's Towns. And it's blocked. On the wing, Williams. He's got 5. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
You better.
And the Knicks miss again. The Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Hartenstein. And it's good. 2 points.
You can't guard me.
Hartenstein's got 6.
You can't.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
You can't
It's
guard me.
good.
What a fucking sauce
7
you want
points in
watch.
the game.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Where are you going? It's nice.
Left side, Gilgeous Alexander. And so it's the Oklahoma
I
City
fucking
Thunder.
broke you though. Can't guard me.
As the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And the Thunder with the possession here. They have a 9-point lead. Here's Hartenstein. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Outside, Dort. From deep, Gilgeous Alexander. The rebound by McBride.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots from 14.
You can't.
That shot off. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Outside, Dort.
Oh yeah. You can't guard me.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Misses
What?
the wing J.
I just can't.
And here are the Knicks now. On the wing, Anunoby. Pass to McBride. Tries to the hoop. New York needs to get off a shot.
Hell no.
Payne can't hit. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And here is Holmgren. Three-pointer. Dort, left side.
Back up.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Tries again. He lays it in.
Fuck out of here. You suck.
Gilgeous Alexander's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And the timeout called here.
Bro, I just did regular random team, bro. The Celtics are the best team in the game. What are you talking about? You're tweaking. The Knicks are good too. On the real life, and in 2K they are. Am I lying?
Gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey,
The
Kevin,
Knicks are
well,
actually good in real life.
Tom
They know
Thibodeau went
fucking
over with his guys during the
play.
break. Coach
They all
told
got
his
good
guys,
players.
Lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Pass to Holmgren for three. Traps in the tray. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Hartenstein. And stolen by Anunoby. And a fast break now for New York. And Towns gets it to go.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. They shoot again. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trailed by 14. That one goes. Counted.
I'll tell you this, nice play by Towns. This guy can get it done. Back to the basket or facing up, doesn't matter.
Oh my fucking god.
No, he didn't.
Ain't no way. That's just tragic. Oh my god.
A very confident looking performance for Oklahoma City.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Hey, listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can
I got you.
perform at
Dude, that,
level
what the
that
fuck?
high,
There
it
ain't no
puts you
way.
in an excellent position to win the game.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given
What
to you on
the
the offensive
fuck?
end.
That's the dagger.
It's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. .58 seconds left in the fourth. Jacks up a three. Kolek, no good. Here's Hartenstein. Robinson up top. And there's the drive.
Mitchell Robinson.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh my fucking god.
Wide open. And that one's good. Kolek. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Can't get the heave to fall. To the left wing. Here's McBride. No good from the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds.
You gotta say about those full court shots.
Hartenstein.
Next substitution, Ariel Hukwardi. Landry Shamet. DeLon Wright. Ariel Hukwardi.
So no problem.
Half court and a full court shot in the fourth quarter in like less than a minute.
Moments throughout this one, but they have the
It's crazy. This is first try. Perfect O's. Perfect O's. Yo. Dude. Dude, I got a cigar.
Wait, wait, what?
Yeah, the cigar right there.
Wait, stay swear.
Brian
Swear,
Anderson
switch your
here with
seats.
me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Here we go.
Wait, that's sick. But wait, show me.
It's my closet.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip.
I blow the best O's on God.
Now here's Brunson. From deep. He buries it from three. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Maxey, that's good.
Continuing to work, no give from Maxey, even amongst the bigs.
Hart from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him what he told his team in regards to how to guard Paul George tonight. He told me Paul is a tremendous player. I told our guys that when he's attacking, we need to help one another out. It has to be a team effort defending him. So it sounds like he'll be sending plenty of defenders PG-13's way.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Hurts to see
You
that
notice the
kind of
shot? I took
mistake.
a shot when
Coach
he
is
like
going to
can't
be
feel
on
it.
him
Looks
about
so
that
weird
one.
now.
Towns, left side. It's hard on the wing.
You gotta like mess with it, you know?
Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Put this movement in my
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah,
Dude,
I
my
spent a
O's are
lot of
so
time
good.
talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
I missed this.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
George,
Just wanna make it.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
If you make it, I quit.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Pass to Oubre. Driving inside. No good on the shot.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to...
All right, ready?
Wait, that looks so weird for once.
What?
This looks weird. Just doing it in general. Hello.
Fuck with it.